What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more of our No Transcending challenge. And here we are, reaching 500. As you can see, it is a primal, so obviously I want to do it. We're going to double save here. I'm going to save normally, and then I'm actually going to back up a save real quick in case something goes wrong. That this is my 499 mark. So I should be able to beat, without having the same issue that happened last time, I should be able to beat 500, just not beat 501. And the scaling shouldn't change for the beginning zones, which won't actually show in here or anything. Plus we have so many souls, if you notice this. So let's go ahead and do this manually. 39 souls coming in from that, which is insane. It's going to be great, and as long as I don't go on 501, I should be fine. So I just have to pay attention to the end of my runs. The only reason I could push this far was actually because of, well, I don't know, it's wrong with it. Yeah, no. As long as I don't go there, it should be fine. I think even if I go there, it's fine. I just can't beat all 10 levels of it. I think that's when I have a problem. But the scaling for 500 and up is, I think it starts to hit pretty bad. Or actually, no, it hits harder when you beat that, which I'm already still beating this at a good pace, so we definitely didn't break it. I didn't mean to click on this. I want to quickly show, I've been doing gold quests, like a ton of them. They are the only thing that have been pushing me along. I probably didn't need to send him in this one, because I'll probably get past that point where it's like gold to get to 500. That'll probably go away like relatively soon. Auto clicker wise, we're still 70 away, which makes it so I really don't care about gilding, de-gilding yet. Otherwise, I'd say that would be one of my focuses right now. We're 600. That's crazy. What I'm going to quickly do is we're going to go back to 49 because it's a bit of a quicker gold income, and I'm going to just simply get as many extra hero souls as I can, and then we're going to ascend, and we'll treat it kind of like a normal ascension here real quick. I'm not going to run through the beginning of things. It's going to be kind of a mesh up with a little bit of skipping around in videos, in the video, just to kind of show off some different things that we've been going through. Get a bunch of dread, and that should leave me at, hopefully, we're 500 away. I'm sure we can get 500 somewhere. I'm sure we can do that. Maybe. Just grabbing 25 here and there. Probably get it. This is still super cheap. That was kind of expensive. I don't know why I went by that one, but we're doing okay. Anything with the numbers on here is pretty easy. There we go. Oh, I thought that was it. So that got us an extra 13 hero souls. That's a lot. We're going in with a lot here. And again, I'm gonna do a normal save. Obviously I still have my backup save before I did that, but I should be able to send here. And things should progress normally. Like, I should be fine. I'm not going to summon any new ancients. I haven't summoned in, I don't think, any without you guys. Or actually, I did summon in, I think, Atman. But we've done that in the past. I don't think I'm going to summon anything else. There's nothing, like, right here, other than Kuma, which is nice and all, but it costs 70, meaning the next one I summon is going to be even higher. And if I can't get... Actually, you know what? I literally just saved, but I did want to save after the Ascension, which I don't think I did. I'm going to summon this and see how far away. 1, 2, 3. Remember, this is expensive to do. 3, 4, 5 away. So that's like, I mean, it's under 250, but roughly 250 or so away to get that, which would be the next ancient I definitely need, and then it would be 125 to summon. So yeah, let's say 600 to get it into the game. It'll be a little less than 600 to get in, which is a full run up to 500, as you can see there, with the decent bit of luck that I had. So you know what? I think I'm okay with that, to make these runs go a little smoother. I'm definitely going to say I'm okay with that. I'm going to quickly do this. Get the first couple levels here. I meant to do 5, so then I could go up in increments of 10 to get it to 25, and then I just go up by 25 and everything. We'll leave it there for now. Let's summon that back in. We're okay with that. Let's get this saved up. So again, as long as I beat 500 and don't push any further, it works. We're good. We're solid. We're in a good spot. This works out for us. Can I move this over here without disrupting you guys? Yeah, I can. I had to move the game to my other monitor to make this a little easier. So it's 4 in Kuma. 1, 2, 3, 4, which will now guarantee under 9. I think we'll have a chance for, very well, we'll have a chance to get 8. But it guarantees 9 at least, which instantly makes life easier. And then 3 and everything else down here. No door rat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. and it has a lot of a level higher. It's just kind of what the game did, if anyone's wondering. I think it normally does that. I don't think that's too abnormal. Ooh. I think I just made things a little bigger. Sorry if you guys saw that flashing for a second. I think I got it back to where it fits on the screen without anything missing. Yeah, it looks good. So we level that up. Bam. We're in a solid spot. I will show you guys my ascensions here in a moment. Let me just kind of get that going to where we're insta-killing and claim these. Because we got a bunch of these that time. I was a decent bit. Still only 2 in Sam, which is really going to sink to move them all to Sam, but we're going to do it. That's going to cost a lot too. It definitely is going to cost quite a bit. I'm just going to grab that for now. Hold me over while I come take a peek at my Ascensions. So I forget what I showed you guys up to last episode, where we were at. But today I've just done a decent bit of grinding. This is where I started out the day, basically. That's where I ended last night. And then just grinded here. I was just chilling for a bit, and then just boom, boom, some speedy kind of runs. That one took like an hour. I definitely could have been a little faster. These have not been super efficient by any means. I've been getting to about 250 in less, like right around 20 minutes or so, though. That's about the speed I've been going. So just a reference for anyone who is curious. I don't really worry about buying the upgrades at the moment because they don't actually slow us down. We should be able to get all of these up to their max point, and then bam, come on down here. Kind of keep things going 25 at a time. Buy them every now and then until you get to the, you know, King Midas at the moment. Really is the only one I need to really worry about because I do insta-kill pretty well. I just got to keep an eye out on things now. I'm going to set what we just did in stone here. Save that. Again, I do have that backup in case I end up messing up on this run. I could just go back to before this ascension happened, basically, and we're in an alright spot. Like, I don't, you know, there's no messing up and restarting from the get-go again. Unless I save over the 499 run, basically. Like, that's the only possible way I can mess it up, which I have to literally type 499 in to save over that run. Or that folder gets somehow deleted where my saves are, but that's not going to happen. So we're not starting over again, no matter what. Basically, the idea now is not to push any farther than we've just pushed, but just to grind a ton. We have to grind this game out. Like a lot of grinding. It's going to be rough. Basically, we need to optimize our 1 to 500. Okay, so I don't know how possible it is legitly to beat 500. That's obviously the goal. I mean, we're not cheating. It's legit playthrough. But I can tell you, McNibby, I told him about the idea, and he decided just for ha-has to cheat in some Hero Souls to see if it was possible once you get past the 500 mark to actually do it. He didn't tell me how many. He didn't give me any info, but he said it does look like it's possible, and he's like, but I'm not sure if you can do it legit. And I don't know if he tests out the bare minimal. It was a very brief conversation when I mentioned the series because we were talking about my Clicker Heroes 2 video, and very, very briefly mentioned the series, and he's like, oh, let me check this. And I'm like, cool. So I don't really know. Some of you guys said you have, but again, I don't know if you guys done it legit. So we're here to find out. Like that's what we're here to do. And again, this video will probably still have my failsafe. I might leave that in the description of these videos, just so if anyone ever wants the failsafe, they can have it. When I'm done with this one, and we give up on the series, whenever that happens, because eventually it's probably going to get to the point where it's like, we just can't go any farther. It's like, or it's just way too much to push farther. I will release this save as well. But the save in the description is the fail save when I broke 500. So you can see what it's like if you missed last episode. I described it, and you can actually see it in the live stream, which was episode 9. You can see it happen. We pushed through on it for like an hour on stream before the stream, and I've decided it just it wasn't worth it, kind of thing. And yeah, so here we are, pushing along again. But I'm about to hear, I will come back with a bit more progress in a little while. Alright, so back here, I've done like another run or two. This is actually almost on point with time actually spent, about 40 minutes. To push it to 500, relatively insta-killing most of the time. The reason I'm insta-killing so fast right here is because I actually opened a decent quest for it. The gold quests have just been wonderful. I probably can slow down on them for now. These are probably the last 3 I'll actually need to do. I mean, these won't be done till, I mean, that's a long time out, and honestly, we probably won't really need much more gold quests, because I think I'll be able to get to 500 without them now, but they were definitely hoping to get to 500 without sitting there farming, but we're going to ascend here. I'm going to, I already saved, no, actually, I didn't, 1 minute, let me do a resave over one of my 499 backups. So I've done like a run in between basically and leveled things up. I want to summon in some more ancients here, and I'm going to be looking to start trying to guild into just Sam because we're getting relatively close to this. And I want to make that happen. Let's get this going. And before we do anything as well, I'm pretty sure, yeah, today's raid, which bumps us even more, gets us in a pretty good spot. If I save that, we can kind of mess around here with some possible reloads. I think we said we had, what, 4 to get what we needed. 1. I do want to get a Morgue eventually. I just don't think it's worth it yet. Morgue would be nice as far as actually not accidentally not spending. Actually, I'm going to check Morgue because if right here, no. I say if right there, even maybe 1 reroll. If you have guard, nah. That's way too much. Yeah. That's way too much. That's a... Let me try it the other way around. That leaves me at plus the spawn in of that, 250 below. That's a lot. That's a lot to get that done. Those are like the next 2 ancients I think I want though. So let's check this out. If we were to do what, 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, 4. Which obviously we want things like Dog Hog and whatnot. No, it's 5. 5 spawn. Boom. Bub is here, which would be nice, but if we get that's really far out too. We're not gonna get Morgue anytime soon. That does get me less. Doing it that way. It's a hard call. I think those are the next 2 I want. So you know what? Let's settle on Morgue. Let's settle on Morgue. Could be the wrong call to settle on Morgue, but let's do it. Yeah, let's settle on Morgue. I'm not going to summon them both in now, obviously. That's not going to be the efficient way to do things here, but let's do that. Give me a fish. 2 rubies, look at that. Oh, whoops. Pulled my wrong click here. Save over. Ew. That's why I said 2 rubies. I didn't actually click it here. It was my other save. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. Alright. So as far as levels go, we've got 2 in everything except 3 in Cielatus. It's putting me even higher in Cielatus, which is weird to me. But 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then it says to put 899. I don't know why I don't put everything in there. It's probably, again, saving it to put it in other places in the future. But get that level 900 is what it's saying, which is a slight boost. I mean, every one gives an extra 1%, so it's an extra 900% compared to what I would have been getting from those Hero Souls. So it's definitely not a bad thing to do what I'm, doing here by any means. This is going to work out, better for us in the long run. But it does stink that it's so expensive to get the next ancient here. And you can see I also did a lot, like very bad here, because in comparison, like look at these are both over 600. To be fair, I missed out on like 10, 13 maybe because I didn't level up things. I totally forgot. Actually, no, I did level them up. Sorry, I definitely did. You can go back and look at it. They definitely did level up. I leveled it before I started the recording. And this one's going to look like it's better than it actually is because I got the 200 from that. And I don't think there was a day before. I think I used that, sadly, yeah. So we're kind of stuck waiting now, but it's whatever. Not a big deal. But we're back on the grind. I mean, we're farther than we were before we had to do our little reset from the mistake. So that's a good thing. I'm happy to actually be pushing forward with things, making progress, and getting things done in a forward momentum. Yeah, at this point it's just gonna be like the next couple videos are gonna be me grinding things out, just kind of pushing the game, trying to get to the point where we have the auto clicker, and once we have the auto clicker we'll be in pretty good shape, because with that auto clicker I'll be able to just level Sam up. The issue with that is I still can't leave the game like overnight. It's not like I can start an Ascension before I go to bed and leave it, because I'm still not allowed to break 500. If I break 500, things break. We're not going to be prepped for that quite yet. It's going to take a little while to prep for that still. I mean, that's not something That's going to come super quick, which is okay. I mean, we're not rushing to push past 500. We're going to farm this up. I don't know why I did that. I literally saw that was not lit up. I'm not sure what I was doing. But that's going to be the goal. We're going to be doing what we can, completing as much as possible. I set all those up, right? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. And then it stops there. But we'll buy all, and that should take care of everything above the assassin here. Yeah. Sweet. Putting us in the right spot. But that's it, guys. I'm going to be running through this. Hopefully going, again, at a relatively good pace. I don't think much has changed in here. I've definitely went up some forge cores. But other than that, I don't think these have changed really much, or there's nothing significant right now coming from them. I don't know what I want to focus on. I feel like a part of me should just try to look for, like, Kuma relics. But I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take to beat 500. Like, I'm going to have to save and then push past it when I'm ready. But I'm not going to be doing that till I basically get myself set up with all guilds moved over. I could actually, last time, I could have actually afforded a level of Atlas, which is kind of cool. After I did one of the quests, that quest I was talking about, I actually technically had enough gold to afford a level of Atlas, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of a cool little fun fact there that we could have did that. But obviously I didn't do it because it's not going to be efficient. I'm pretty sure till Sam's, you know, pushing around 2,500. And honestly, I don't know if things like that are going to differ a little bit in this. I doubt it. I doubt much of that kind of knowledge is going to change. But it's kind of up in the air. You never know. I admit that I'm pretty positive won't change. But it's possible. It's possible. I'm very excited to get farther in this and keep pushing. So that's going to be the goal. I'm not sure when the next episode will be. I mean, it'll probably be within an Ascension or two because I'm probably going to run what I've currently got for now. We're going to run this out, and then we're going to try to get, again, once we get to 100 rubies, that's when I want to get Avgar in the game, which is going to be relatively expensive. It's, what, 2 rerolls? So 2 rerolls on 250. So that's a whole Ascension, basically, worth just to get that in, which really isn't that bad. I mean, it's 40 minutes of progress. If I could get Kuma higher, you know, we could get there faster. And eventually Kuma's just going to be terrible because we're going to, you know, monster per zones are going to start going up every time we start pushing further. Although I don't know how ridiculous it's actually going to be because I really don't know how far we're going to push. I don't think we have anything really weird to worry about with the scaling, like getting to like 1,000, for example. So like when we push 1,000, I don't think that's going to adjust the zones before 1,000, but we'll be cautious around there as well. I'm pretty sure it's only breaking 500 that's really going to affect the previous zones. Obviously, breaking 1,000 will make anything past 1,000 hard, but I don't think it'll affect previous zones. So I don't think that's a concern. So I don't know. I feel like once we get to the point where we can push past 500, I feel like we're going to be in really good shape. It's just going to take a little bit to get there. It's going to take a little bit to get there. Getting more on Atman is going to be nice, but Atman gets really pricey. You know, Dora and Kuma are always really nice to have, but again, they're only going to do so much. But it's really right now just getting these guys rolling, getting things somewhat just efficient to take things down in a insta-kill matter, basically. So that's going to be the goal, is pretty much just insta-killing 2,500 before I even attempt to break it, probably. Which honestly, I think once we move to the SAM, we're not really going to have much of a problem with anyways. I think insta-killing is going to come very fast. If I'm being completely honest, I really don't think we'll struggle. But again, let me know what you guys are thinking, how you guys think this is going to unfold in the near future. Because we are getting to the point where, like, soon-ish we'll be trying to venture past 500. I mean, we definitely need to farm out a decent bit. And our total hero souls is 3,200. Which is, oh, that's how much we spent. Yeah, I guess that's to be our total then, right? I guess that's the best one to look at, right? I don't think any of the other ones are really worth looking at. But the gold quests have been pretty nice. I appreciate Shan's highest zone. Would it be down here? No, I don't see any. 4 days. I mean, I've done this pretty fast. This has been me playing a lot more often than I was on the other one. Just getting back to this point, so like we can continue without, you know, really putting much of a hold on the series. Because I mean, we're back just exactly where we were. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please take a second, smack the like button, guys, and yeah, as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.